Okay. It'll be just quick talk, ask her if she's finished the bleeding crystals, and send her back. You got this, G-Man. Quick talk. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Oh, hello, Lord Garzara. How goes it?
Hey, Sprocket. Oh, you know, realms in chaos, people are dying and everyone's blind to it all. The usual.
I'm sorry, me lord. It's true people these days are blindly believing whatever cockamamie story they're told, and this cult of the Fire Ring has not missed a chance to exploit them for it, not to mention all the trouble in the north. For what do I owe this pleasure of your summons?
Just wanted to see if you had any improvements on your inventions.
Oh, yes, I
Oh,
have,
shit.
my lord. I made this
No.
channel a single
I didn't mean to ask that. I meant to ask you about the blink crystals. Oh no, she's gonna go on forever. Okay. Calm down. She might get to the point. She might keep it short. She might. This is a sprocket. Oh, wait, what was she saying? Yeah. Yeah. I agree with her. Yeah, good. At least. Oh, I need to pick followers first next time. She just goes on forever and she keeps talking.
No loss if they get injured. Even though those whackers are everywhere now, they don't.
You need to make a stand. You need to make a stand here.
They're not dangerous so far either. Then again, anything can be
you need to send her back.
dangerous
You need to send her back now.
No, I don't really see
Thank you, Sprocket. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got you. Yes. Good talk. Oh shit! I forgot to tell her about the adventurers.
Prisoners of Garzara is an actual play D&D podcast intended for mature audiences. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and follow on whatever you're listening or watching on. Our players, Roland, played by Grouchy Nuts, Ant, played by Dongle, Stumbo, played by NPC, Satch, played by 10 Letters, and Andy, played by Taylor, along with me, your DM, Taco King. Brief summary of what happened last time. You guys rolled up in town. You stepped through a portal. I mean, I'm not going to go too far. You're all prisoners. You stepped through a portal. You're in a magical realm. You met a eldritch god called Garzara and became basically indentured servants. You're all branded now. And you followed his orders and met up with his other followers in Dust Branch Village. You completely avoided the combat with the rats and got the book for old Ricky. And 3 of you went off and killed the Cult of the Fire Ring guy that was spreading influence in the town. And the other part of you put paranoia inside the mayor to make sure the Cult of the Fire Ring is no longer able to spread influence here.
I thought that pregnant black man, you know?
I mean, yeah. So
Black man, not sense.
So the last thing that you guys did, technically, you all headed back to old Ricky's tavern. It was kind of getting late in the afternoon, it was kind of getting nighttime or so, sundown. So old Ricky said he was going, or you guys were welcome to stay at his cabin, and he was going to prepare for the next morning. Like, he was leaving out toward what was the town? It was Neverwinter. Neverwinter, I think. Yeah, it was Neverwinter. So he was heading off to Neverwinter, while you guys would start making your way to the other towns: Seacomber, Daggerford, Waterdeep, all those. And so all of you turn in for the night. Ricky and you guys set up, like, he's got some extra cots for you guys to sleep in. It's a pretty spacious cabin you're in. I'm pretty sure you guys are on the cabin map, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
It's closer to a tavern, but yeah, sure.
yeah. I mean, it's a cat. It's a cat.
Works.
It works.
There's a shovel for burying dead hookers. It's very homey. I like it.
Yeah. Old Ricky's like, well, you guys had quite a day. It's very nice to meet you again. My home is your home. Just sleep wherever you like. Does not bother me. And he walks into the back room and lays down. And before you guys go to sleep, do any of you need to do anything? Anybody want to do anything?
NPCs jerking off to the dead hookers we have to bury.
Fucking dead hookers.
Dead hooker
That's
sword.
why the hammer's there, Taco. That's why the fucking hammer's there.
I
It's in case they're not dead.
think I'm gonna make food.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm implying that you guys basically ate with, like, old Ricky. Like He made dinner and shit. Like,
Oh, that asshole made dinner? Fuck it.
yeah, I mean, he made dinner for everybody, and he was like, I mean, old Ricky's pretty. What's the word? He's a good host. He's a good host.
So we don't have to micromanage eating and drinking.
No, you do have to eventually, but I'm giving you this one because you're with a fellow cult member. Okay, so what would I call him? A GW? Yeah, a GW.
Yeah.
So.
Oh wait, no, I pulled out my trump card. I'm a fucking pot. I don't need to eat. Get your baited organics.
So.
Fuck you.
Do you guys, going mainly to Mr. Pot and Mannequin, how does sleep work for you guys? Or rest?
I just sit there and I'm a pot. Like, I just sit there like a fucking pot, I guess.
Okay, but what I'm asking is you don't have anything, like, that circumvents you needing, like, you have to take a small rest eventually, I'd imagine, or a long rest.
I mean, eventually, but, like, I don't even know how that works because I'm a fucking pot fiend.
It would state it if you had something circumventing it, like people who are elves only have to sleep for 4 hours instead of 8. But if it doesn't state it on your character profile, like your class profile, then you're basically, that's what you are. You're good. So, you all take a long rest and you lay down and, you know, everybody gets cozy with wherever they're choosing to sleep. If anybody's cuddling each other, it's up to you guys.
Fucking tiger print bed on God.
So as you guys fall asleep, so you guys are all having a shared dream, and at first you look at each other and think, "Oh, I'm just imagining or remembering, dreaming, and then self-inserting these people I just met today in this voidisk room where there's no floor, but you're standing on something solid. And then a large light appears in front of you that's blue and black, and it implodes and re-implodes, and then it takes shape. And you see the large, like 100-foot dragon-esque figure of Garzara. And Garzara is like looking down at what appears to be like a book that is floating. It's a very large book. And he like takes away his attention from the book, and he looks up and he's like,
"Oh, hey, you guys are here. What's up?"
Can't fucking make out what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, here, let me articulate. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Still can't.
Articulate speaks
gibberish. Fucking speaks Chinese.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Okay. Hey, Garzara. Fuck.
Okay. Garzara looks up from his book and goes,
Hey guys.
Hey, guys.
You're back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, good to see you.
Taco,
Yeah?
I'm just gonna say this. My guy straight up doesn't dream
"What do you mean?
at all.
What do you mean?"
He don't sleep?
No, my guy enters a holy trance, and he enters a state of prayer, remaining consciousness 8 hours a day. During this state, you do not dream.
Okay. Well, that's fine. This actually isn't a dream. So, I said you think you're having a shared dream. So, Go fuck yourself.
I'll just make it sure.
Anyways, so you guys had a eventful first day?
Sure have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a
You did a lot of good in that town right there. I see you met old Ricky.
And some rats.
Yeah, I saw what you guys did with the rats. That was very brave.
Very fucking stupid. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I mean, I could be. Let's do a little reset. How about that? When I met you guys, I was kind of a little disheveled, I guess. And when I don't know, you got 5 figures that pop up in front of you, and shit's going all crazy in your realm. I think you guys could be pretty beneficial to me, and I think I should treat you with a little bit of respect. I mean, I could just destroy you right now. I could still destroy you guys if I really wanted to, but I don't want to do that. And so I told you guys I would look a little bit into who's invading the realm and stuff like that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
you did.
As I said, this is a conversation, not one-sided expose. I mean, all of you and
Garzara looks to Stumbo, and he like gives you a thumbs up, and he goes,
by the way, you big man, you right there, yeah, you are man, you're something all right. But You did good. You did good. As the brains of the group, I knew that you would lead them to victory, and I'm pretty sure all
Brains of the group?
Hey, Taco.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm going to strike a Johnny Bravo pose, point at him,
Okay.
and say, "You know what, baby."
Garzara, like, as you strike the pose, Garzara is like, he kind of smirks a little bit, like, big old dragon smirk, and is like, alright.
Alright, so, anyways, good job. A round of applause. I like to think that we're in a partnership now, and I looked into a little bit of who's invading through my many watchful eyes, and I didn't get any good information that's feasible to, like, give you, but I did preemptively look into something that you guys were talking about, because I'm always listening. You know, that sign on your chest isn't just for show. I'm always listening to you guys. So, you guys are asking the cult, or you three.
Pointing at Stumbo, Satch, and Rowan.
You three were questioning that Mr. Cult of the Firing guy. Don't remember his name, but you're questioning about his leaders and all that shit. And some of my watchwives were able to actually distinguish. They don't know the name, but they do know there is a leader to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so just make sure we got that. There's a single leader. I will be able to get that information later, but for now, I mean, just pulling this shit out my ass. I mean, you guys give me a break. I'm looking up so much stuff I can just to give you guys a kind of not send you off to, you know, off on your own. So there's no point of sending you off in this world you don't know shit about and not give you any information. You know, that's not how I run this show. But anyways, keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna end this trance unless you guys have any questions for me.
They don't have any.
Not particularly.
Okay, cool.
Not really.
Cool. Well, you know, honestly, you guys are taking this really well for people that just showed up in my plane of existence. You know, you told me you guys were kind of not free or something like that. Air quotes around that in your previous wherever you came from. So I can understand why you guys are just so acceptable or susceptible to what I'm saying. Also, I could kill you. Is also another thing. But, anyways, appreciate you
Well,
guys.
the options we had before we left were death. The options you're giving us is
like
death. It's death or death. So
in a channel.
it's we're used to this. It's like normal life.
It's like this is either slow death in a shithole or potential life in a place that's not fucking horrible. I'll take it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, what do you guys have a plan? Where are you heading? Like, what's your town plan?
Oh shit.
Somewhere.
Into fucking Deepwater, Darkwater, Deepwater Horizon oil rig disaster.
I need that map.
Oh wait,
Hey,
wait. Hold on a second.
I need you to-
Hold on a second. Actually, you know what? That was a stupid question on my part. You guys wouldn't actually know the land. By chance, are you heading to the town closest to you?
Yes.
You're heading to
Probably, yeah.
Seacumber. You're heading to Seacumber then. What about?
Cucumber.
Yeah, so what is old Ricky doing by chance? Is he going to stay in this town or is he going to a town as well?
Old
He's
Ricky's
going
on
to his
meet
town
us.
himself.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah.
he's
Okay.
going to go to like the farthest one and we'll meet in the middle.
I'm about to rock this old man's world. I heard him tell you guys he's never got to talk to me or anything. Only like believes in the faith and shit. But I'm about to rock his world because I gotta have a conversation with him. So after I send you back, I'll talk to him. But
Oh fuck yeah! I found my notes. Oh fuck yeah! I found my notes. Okay.
all
Well,
right.
no,
So
I need to read.
unless you guys got anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and end this trance. That's all right with you.
Go right ahead.
Okay.
See you. Have a good night.
Yeah. If you guys ever need me, you could try coming here through resting. It's not always going to work, but I mean, if I need you, I'll have like the best way to say is like think of it like a carrier raven. Like I have a line open, a letter open, ready for you to grab if I need you. So, but all right. Well,
So Garzara snaps his fingers. Anyway, so you wake up, and old Ricky's actually up cooking breakfast. And he turns around to you guys. He's like, "Oh, hello. Good morning. Did you guys sleep well?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Because you guys are thrashing her to sleep like terribly. I almost went and got Roger. I thought you guys were like hurt or something.
No, we're fine.
Everybody likes to jiggle.
Ah, well.
Shaking the devil.
To be honest, I've never seen anyone jiggle like that. You guys legitly, all 5 of you were just writhing in your beds, and it almost made me feel bad.
Baby.
So, but
blame it on death row from our world.
I don't know what death row is, but it's got the word death in it, so I can understand.
Think we were on death row.
Yeah, we were.
Some of you were in death row. Some of you weren't. So
I don't think I did, unless it was a really grievous offense. Me telling him that his wife gave me sloppy toppy.
depending on the corrupt warden or whatever warden you were dealing with, that could be the case. So, anyways,
she had no teeth. Damn.
So, anyways, old Ricky like puts down some food on the table to you guys. You're all sitting on the table, and he's like, "So I will be heading to Neverwinter, and you guys will be in Seacomer. Do we want to try meeting up in Waterdeep?"
Yeah,
that works for us.
I thought we agreed like in the middle, which Waterdeep is in the middle. I thought we.
It's basically in the middle. It just really depends like how the travel really goes to Neverwinter. It's not. I'm not saying that Neverwinter is super dangerous, but I mean I'm an old man. I can pass off as a hermit. Nobody's going to really mess with me, but you understand what I'm saying. I might hitch a ride on some type of caravan heading that way. But yeah. So as you guys are sitting at the table, I'm just going to move you into space for a reason. Pick whatever spot you want to sit at the table. Old Ricky's going to be sitting or walking up to the table right here. I want you guys to move your characters where you want to be. Jesus Christ!
I'm gone.
All the way on the other side.
Smells like a bitch.
So
I'll over here.
I was gonna say, so old Ricky's like, wow. So, anyways, just a few notes about Seacumber heading that way. There are bandits that have been seen in between these towns, but it's okay. I don't know why I got such a big table for this house, but I mean, I expect company.
Fucking huge.
It's a large table. I'm just gonna act like he's fucking yelling now. But
this is like the table in the Wolf's Lair out in Prussia. You know, this is a great table.
So as you guys are eating,
you have a suitcase.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like Russia's fucking. I know which table. Holy shit! I forgot about Russia's fucking tables. But so
the Wolf's Lair, you know, the fucking.
Yeah. I know which table you're.
Yeah.
I know exactly which table you're talking about. I saw that fucking table that Putin was sitting at. So, Ricky, you guys kind of like just jaunter, banter. He tells you about the road or so, and you go over like a map and all that. He goes to grab. He walks up here by you, Rowan. Okay, and he goes to grab like you're finished with your food. He goes to grab your dish, and his eyes roll right in the back of his head, and he falls backward and just boom right on the fucking ground and starts. What you guys would remember from your world, what a seizure looks like.
How he stands
God damn it.
And as he starts seizuring on the ground, I mean, telling you you got 5 seconds of clearance and the door opens. And as the door opens, a short woman walks in. She is
Oh, it's gotta be a fucking woman.
Yeah, it is a woman. The worst type of object, but you made the joke first. I just built off what you said.
I did.
So
that one hit home.
So a short woman walks in like 3 seconds after Ricky starts writhing and seizing on the ground, and
for him.
She's got curly orange hair and goggles on, and she goes, "Ricky, I'm back in town." And I mean, it's all of it's happening. Boom, boom, boom. She stops and she sees all of you around Ricky, and there's a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth from hitting the ground like really hard on his head. She sees Ricky and she sees you guys, and without a moment's notice, she goes, "Oh, you found us. All right." And she just reaches in her pack and throws down this blue vial that just explodes and mist covers the cabin. And you just hear her say, she just yells out loud, "All right, since we're doing it this way, you're not going to take us alive, bastards."
So we're being framed.
What?
Do you not throw fucking phosphorus gas on the ground?
It's not phosphorus gas, but if any of your characters know what sulfur smells like, it has a very pungent sulfur smell.
Oh, god damn it.
And as the dust settles, Ricky is no longer in the spot you guys saw him at. Ricky is now over by where he was cooking food, and Sprocket, her name is Sprocket, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. Sprocket has him in her hands, and in front of Sprocket is what you guys change your focus to, because in front of Sprocket there are 5 blue carbon copies of you. She says, "All right." She's like, "Command word, attack." Now everybody roll initiative.
I really don't like how this all spawned from a fucking retarded coincidence. That fucking gets it down to seizure. And then she comes
here's the thing. I didn't allow anybody to use a skill check to get past this fucking encounter, my friend. That is called railroading.
Oh, so
anyway,
even if we could have, you wouldn't have let us like.
I railroaded you on this. I will not. I will take whatever type of insult you give me.
Anyway, before this fight begins, can I fucking shout, "Hey, make sure he doesn't choke on his tongue and die"? Thank you.
Yeah, actually, we'll allow you to say that. And Sprocket Sprocket stops and looks in confusion up to you, and then looks back at Ricky. And you know what? Fuck it. Why not? Oh, Sprocket's like, no. That was a wisdom save on Sprocket to see if she can kind of connect out. She goes, "Well, fuck you. I hope he doesn't die for your sake or whatever." So, I'm going to roll initiative for these people. I'm going to roll initiative for these. So they're going to.
What the fuck was the bonus to the initiative again? I don't remember.
Dex.
Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Mine's
so
just flat, whatever I roll.
I'm on the wrong.
Oh, wait. Initiative rolls for Dex?
Yes, sir, baby!
Oh, then I got a fucking, I got a 19.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do.
I love the power in that. 3!
First, let me get all you added to the turn, and then I'll have you guys give me your number.
Penis.
Penis.
He's going to have to edit that one out.
No, I'm not.
No, he will not.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so...
fucking easy.
Alright, so, Stumbo, what's your initiative?
19.
19, okay. Taylor.
3.
Wait, 3? Damn.
Fucking 3.
Alright.
How do you think his is bad? I got a fucking 1.
Why are you not
so,
calling
yeah,
Taylor
sorry. Let's do this for layman's sake. Andy, what's your initiative?
Fucking 3.
Okay. Rowan.
4.
Jesus Christ. 10.
12.
I mean, Satch. 12.
You're fucking us up.
I'll get it. I'm not used to calling you guys by your character names yet. And Amp.
Womp.
1.
Okay, so.
Fuck.
Wait, you got a 19? You got a 19, Snubbo?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're first. Alright, so
Why is NPC's name beside my token?
Because NPC put his name on your token. Here, I'll get rid of it for you. There you go.
Why?
I don't know. At one point he used that token.
Hold on.
At one point you used that token. That's why. So, yeah.
You token stealing bitch.
Which token?
You used the Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
I didn't use that one.
At one point you did.
No, I did not. I only.
Yeah.
Okay, well, someone named themselves NPC. Whatever. Who gives a shit? So
someone's framing me.
Stumbo, you go first. The carbon copies of you will do their turn. They will do their turn all together. I'm not gonna roll individual initiative for them.
Are we fighting?
That sounds like
people?
really fucking bad.
This porn star guy. Where did he come from?
That's Ricky.
Oh,
Wait,
that's the new.
How does dashing work,
Ricky,
by the way?
Ricky's token's over here.
Ricky, what? What are you talking about?
Ricky's token.
Adolf Eichmann? That's Adolf Eichmann.
Remember,
that's
Ricky
me.
was Billy last time.
fuck? That's why I sat right next to this fucking old fucker. I thought that was Ricky.
No, that actually is a very cool guy that was in Germany at some point in time.
I thought that was Ricky.
And I'll, like,
yeah.
I thought on having the portrait
Alright, so that's it for your turn, NPC?
Yep.
Alright, so NPC's turn's done. So, it now jumps to Sprocket. And then, by the way, you can dash if you want to move twice, NPC.
Oh yeah, hey Taco, I just so you
It's
know,
up to you.
I proved my point that if you edited Adolf Eichmann's face in this portrait so you don't see the swastika on his head, you'd think he's just some nice old man.
Yeah, no. I keep looking at him and going, man, that kind of looks like Conway Twitty. And then I remember what the image is. So like, that's not Conway Twitty. So, anyways, so it jumps to Sprocket's turn, and she yells to this teach me Amp. She says, "Go." She not Amp. She yells to the copy of Andy. And Andy immediately takes little pot man, his copy of his little pot man, takes off toward Amp. And here's what. Funny thing is, I have all of your guys' character sheets open. That's why I fixed all the character sheets, so I can actually read them and roll off it. And now, here's the thing. None of the weapons that Andy has is in the carbon copy's hand. So the carbon copy is going to make a regular punch. So that is going to be... Just looking at your decks real quick before I did this. Alright. So that's a D... So he rolls a 19. Does that hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So D4 of damage. So you take 3 damage. Amp.
In fucking correct. I take double. I remember.
No. I
Punches
forgot.
are blunt.
Oh, boy. So, yeah. So, that was almost a critical hit. Holy shit.
Dude, you almost just died.
So,
why couldn't any of you assholes have fucking been nice?
To be fair to Grouchy just got confused with what old man she was supposed to sit by.
Oh, yeah, he's that little old man at the end of the table, Mr. Eddie. You know, Uncle Eddie. Yeah.
It's funny because like only our Andy actually has a health bar above, so it's like, oh wait, you guys can't see each other's health bars, so never mind. Yeah, it's okay.
You fucker. Who? Can I ask a quick question to the other players?
Sure.
Okay. Who has the best persuasion skill?
Me.
Wow. Okay.
I just have NPC can argue about that. I do because I have advantage on all my rolls.
They don't.
I'm starting to think that maybe we should not.
So
I'm also going to say this.
To try to see if we can get it lower.
So I am going to say this. I don't know if you guys know about Dongle's character yet.
Don't at all.
Okay. Amp, why don't you tell them the little trick about your character?
Character is made of fucking porcelain. I take double on all blunt damage attacks.
Yeah, so probably.
What about your combat prowess?
Oh, my character doesn't fight.
Oh, that's even better.
Well,
okay.
my character doesn't fight to be lethal. It's self-defense at most.
Well, why didn't you self-defense yourself right there?
Well, it's not Amp's turn. So, all right. So the next one.
You're only fucking one on his initiative. He is dead.
So the carbon copy of Stumbo is going to dash. Yeah, he'll be able to make it there. So he's going to dash all the way up here, and I don't think Stumbo
and I can't do anything until my turn, right?
Exactly, unless you have a reaction or you have opportunity attack comes in. So the Stumbo carbon copy runs up to you, Stumbo, and says, "It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. It would be the great." And then you guys now have your little buddy thing going on. Rowan takes off running. He can make it to right there, so he will be able to make it up to you. And takes a punch. I think Rowan has a. Yep. Okay, so that's a 14. Does that hit 10? Or Satch?
My armor class is 14, so if it's equal,
Meets or beats? Meets or beats?
So it does hit.
So it does hit. So you take a D4 damage.
That'd be a motherfucker to kill my apparition.
You take 4 damage.
Yeah, 3 health. Yeah, I love dying. Like the first fucking...
10 only has 3 health?
He has 7 health.
Man, what
Oh
the
my god.
fuck?
It's funny because the 2 strongest people besides Stumbo hit the 2 squishiest people. Because the 2 strongest people for you guys are in the very fucking back of the table away from everybody. So,
You guys must have
Oh,
just been
see,
nice.
you said he landed 14 for hit, right?
I landed
14 and it 4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, alright, so Satch is going to take off running. That's difficult terrain, so it would be extra 10 feet per. So Satch will actually only be able to get to. Yeah, he'll dash. The carbon copy of Satch runs all the way up to Rowan and gets in front of you and goes, "What is the damage roll?" So. And finally. This is also a way for me to just take fucking digs at you from one session. That's how angry I am already. I'm taking digs at you 2 sessions in. So, and finally, the carbon copy of Amp stands there, and Sprocket yells to Amp, the carbon copy, "Are you gonna fucking go?" And the carbon copy looks back and goes, "Well, you see, my character actually, I'm made of porcelain. And unfortunately, my character can't fight unless it's self-defense." And Sprocket's like, "What? Fuck these imperfections. Damn. Okay." And Sprocket now turns down to Ricky and is going to make a medicine check to see if she can figure out what the fuck's going on. 16 plus her intelligence. Wait, medicine's off intelligence, ain't it?
Medicine's wisdom.
Wisdom, so she would have a +3 to that, so that's a 19. So she goes, oh, okay. You're not seizing up. That's good. She pets his head a little bit. And now it is Satch's turn.
Just tweaking. He's just tweaking. Leave me.
Wait, if she knows he's not seizing up, then...
She doesn't know
Wait, I
who you
thought
guys
you-
are.
Okay, then we didn't do it. We didn't hurt him. Somebody needs to talk to this bitch so we can stop getting fucking hurt.
We're not getting out of this one.
Oh,
We're not getting out of this one.
No, you
Here's
can.
the thing.
The funny thing is you
No.
can,
Get hurt.
but
I really do. I really think someone can talk to her, but
Well, who has the highest persuasion?
the pot guy,
that's gonna
the
be
fucking
me.
guy in the
No,
So-
pot.
not the porcelain man.
Oh, excuse
I got
me, the
I got
porcelain.
advantage on all of my rolls. NPC just has a flat
you know what's
higher-
the best thing about all this? Dongo literally rolled a 1. He's at the bottom of initiative. So it's like, I might be able to knock someone out if I'm really that big of an asshole in 1 turn.
I know,
what
so-
should we
You ain't
not?
gonna knock me out.
Oh,
Unless I
should we
get,
not
like,
attack
a
these
couple
people? Is that what
You
you're saying?
can.
It's like-
Okay, all
So-
I'm saying is before anyone attacks, if we could discuss talking to this little red-haired person, and seeing if we could just change her mind, because she just walked in and just fucking guns blazing.
Hold on.
poor
I'm
little
Well,
gonna-
she
I'm
lady.
gonna
walked
just
into
stop
her
you right
friend's
here. I'm
house.
gonna stop you right here for a second. You said red-haired person. Gingers don't have souls.
Exactly, they don't have something.
You know, if you rearrange a few letters, Ginger is actually a group
Shut up!
You rearrange the letters, it spells nice guy.
Or, but yeah, Dongo has advantage. I have like just flat.
So,
I have a +2
Well,
to my charisma. You have a +3.
here's your options, Tim. You can take the dodge action, which makes whatever attack on you disadvantage. You can fight back, or I mean,
Oh, wait,
you
I
could
forgot
try
I'm proficient
getting
in persuasion.
getting by and making a persuasion check. That's up to you.
You know, it wouldn't hurt. Fucking. Oh, fuck. 30.
Think on this one.
By the way, I'm pre-warning you. If anybody makes a persuasion check, if you guys hit me with the "Hey, we're not that bad" one sentence, don't think I'm gonna go easy on you. What you say determines how bad this check is. So, leave that up to you. I am forcing you to RP.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on 1 second. You did one thing. Did you take the disengage
So
action?
it did.
The disengage.
He
Fucking.
did not.
Okay, so because you did not take the disengage action, you are now
fucking
open to an
disadvantage,
opportunity.
Is that what it is?
Nope, you are at opportunity of attack. So let's see what his. Okay, he does not hit you.
20
So as you
Okay,
take
okay.
to run, he rolls an 8. So as you take to run, the carbon copy goes, fucking dragon roar. You can't run, and takes a punch and you dunk under it, and then take off running. So if you don't disengage when you're in melee range of someone, they can take an opportunity of attack on you. So, just give you a heads up.
Okay, now I know.
I was also trying
to
make
that. Take it as if I
was trying to take a learning moment. If I was able to knock you out, that would have been funny. It'd piss you off, but oh well.
I mean, what would a disengage would have been slower?
No, disengage just makes it where nobody's able to attack you, but you're using your action.
Okay, so then I didn't use my action.
You didn't. You took a chance and you won.
Okay, well that's good to know if I ever want to. Anyways, hold on.
You have a persuasion check you could roll.
Yeah. So it's a D20, and I have no advantage. So.
Okay. What's your persuasion?
It's 0.
Okay, so what'd you get?
7.
What do you say? What do you say to Sprocket?
Now hold on. As I put my hands up, this is all a misunderstanding. Now hear us out. I have my hands up.
You still
as I rush towards her and stand there, saying these things. Okay.
Okay. Sprocket looks at you and goes, "Yeah, no. The fuck? You guys obviously are. Yeah, no.
Oh, what do you mean? Yeah, no.
Yeah. It means usually when someone says yeah, no." I didn't know I was talking to an idiot. Sorry, my bad. Oh, wait, you're a moth. No fucking wonder. The word yeah accompanied by the word no means no. Like, yes means no and no means no.
So you're not understanding. This is a misunderstandanding.
Yeah, you misunderstood what you were doing when you came into this town. So, it is now Andy's turn.
And you rolled a 7. It is not going to happen.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. However, I'm going to say the DC lowered by 1. Every failed check, if... that was actually pretty coherent. So, DC lowered by 1.
So every time we do a successful.
Hey, can you do me a favor, Taco?
Sure.
If they aren't at least a little bit convincing with it, can you increase the DC by 2?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. Like I was ready for NPC to bomb that so hard, I was about to increase the DC. All right, Andy.
Taco just picks and fucking chooses which is what.
What?
Anyway, so
well, I mean, I like that because it's like I can finally punish you because you're just fucking around.
Well, yeah, of course.
So go ahead, Andy.
Anyway, I'm assuming since we're just in a cabin, she's within shouting distance.
Yes, completely.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna take my turn, and as my character, let me actually think about this for a second. So, as my character, I shout across the room, "Oh, I apologize for my compatriot there. He has foot and mouth syndrome." What he meant to say is that we are also, members of the GWs, the fucking Garzara, and that when we slept, we experienced the vision or the shared dream, whatever you wish to call it. And Garzara expressed that dear Ricky over there was also going to get a talking to, just to rock his world, because Garzara is such a great guy. Anyway, this is a misunderstanding. It's clearly part of the vision from Garzara. If we were to simply wait, just put a hold on the hostilities for a minute, I'm sure this will all clear up.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Okay.
So you rolled an 8. Now
dog shit rolls back in again. Fucking Michigan.
Sprocket looks at you and looks at Satch, and he's like, "You guys really planned this story really well. You even know about that. You even know about about Garzara. Okay, fuckers. Okay, I got your numbers. So it is now Rowan's turn.
Kind of like how you're
the chance didn't raise or go down.
Nah, it did go down. It did go down.
It went down. It do go down. It do go down.
It did go
Okay,
down.
what do I need to roll for persuasion?
Okay, so you're going for persuasion too?
Fuck yeah! I don't want to aggro her because why are you laughing?
I'm also probably gonna fucking die if I take the next hit, so we better get this persuasion.
Little apparition has an armor class of fucking 17. You're not gonna hit that fucking thing.
No, if we could talk her down, I would rather talk to her than try. Because I really honestly feel if anybody attacked, there is no talking to her at this point. If we try to attack, but if we're just on the talking boat, we can talk her to death.
Yeah, and as we're lowering the check, like if Dongle can roll like a good enough roll, then
Yeah, I mean, one of
All
our
right,
players
so,
is
so
fucking.
go ahead and
Probably loaded.
what do you say to Sprocket, Rowan?
I'd appreciate a chance to explain ourselves. We were simply just having dinner with
Act like you're
Ricky.
yelling it.
Act like I'm.
Yeah, because you're yelling
You're
it
on the
across
other
the
side
cabin.
of the thing
Right.
unless you move.
Oh my god. This is...
Just fucking walk
Yeah.
right up to
No,
her. and be like,
I was just sitting here thinking, I was like,
apologize.
you know what? You're talking too proper. You have to yell this.
Okay.
Listen, I'm the only one that
I
fucking.
appreciate a chance to explain ourselves. We were eating dinner with Ricky.
Fucking
Spent the
Alabama's
night.
wrong.
No, let Rowan finish. Let Rowan finish that. I already
We
got
had
something.
a nice dinner with Ricky. We
Uh-huh.
went and had experience like this dreamlike state, like my fellow what the fuck was his name? Andy? Like Andy was saying with
You Grace Worski.
Is that what you say?
with okay.
Is that
Shared a
that?
dream like with
Yeah.
Garzara, and
Uh-huh.
when right before you busted in, Ricky was in the middle of talking to us, explaining that he thought it was weird. We were jumping in our seats, and then all of a sudden he hit the ground out of nowhere at the exact moment you opened the door. Yes, take the 11,
Okay.
please. Fucking take the
Okay.
11.
It still doesn't hit the DC, but it's super close.
God, this is
And
terrible.
Sprocket now Sprocket doesn't even respond to you. Sprocket's like looking down at Ricky, looking back up at you, looking down at Ricky. It starts kind of stammering, like, fuck.
God damn it! You scared the fuck out of me, sir.
Don't say his name.
I
Don't say his name this
literally
time.
almost fucking threw my goddamn computer at you. Hang on, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Intruder.
So, it is now.
Clark
It is
Johnson,
now
very
Amp's
fucked
turn.
up.
Wait,
All
so
right.
just to make sure it didn't lower.
It lowered it.
Okay.
And honestly, you guys just haven't rolled enough. Like, none of you rolled high enough just in general.
All right, great. That's
Go ahead.
wonderful. Let me
Go
go
ahead.
ahead and let's just go ahead and get this fucking out of the way. You know, fucking character sitting there looking at her like, hey, you know, it kind of fucking hurts that you won't let us properly explain ourselves, and I want to I want to pull my shirt down just a little bit under the neck, so I can
Yeah.
show her the tattoo and say, you know, if we weren't exactly like properly initiated cultists working together with you, why would we have this emblazoned on our skin?
Go ahead, roll that
Tattoo gun.
roll that at advantage, even though you have advantage. So roll double advantage isn't a thing.
Double.
Roll expertise.
Double advantage isn't a thing.
Oh my
Rolling
fucking God.
expertise.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So this.
I have a fucking 16.
Okay, so you got 16. Yeah, that's plenty. It was the DC got to a 12. That's where the DC was at that moment. So so Sprocket stops and goes, "Shit, you guys have the mark. Wait, do you guys not know the salute? Like, do you not know?
The friendship song.
We
No.
weren't told a thing.
Oh fuck. Okay, and Sprocket just snaps her fingers, and all the constructs just fade down into blue dust, and you now are out of combat. And Sprocket's like, okay, before anything happens, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm
God, that
Sprocket.
fucking hurt.
I'm Sprocket. It's nice to meet you guys.
It's nice to know. Shouldn't we treat that guy first? Is he still having a seizure?
So Sprocket looks down back at Ricky and says, "Oh, I checked on him. There's nothing you could do to him. He's in a trance right now. It's weird. Garzara, like, when he talks to people, they kind of like thrash about. You know, they look like they're in a lot of pain, but they're not.
Broken out.
Although she wipes the blood from his mouth, and like he definitely hit his head on the way down, but he's fine. It's not going to hurt him. So, and Sprocket is kind of like very fucking embarrassed, like not blushing like Teehee, but in the sense of I am very ashamed of what just happened. And she's like,
Anime sound.
yeah, anime
Under-
sounds.
Pull yourself, man. I'm gonna throw you at that fucking window.
So Sprocket stands up and like places a little pillow under Ricky's head, and she's like, "Okay, so well, nice to meet you. I'm Sprocket. I see you guys are a pretty sturdy bunch. You handled my constructs
So
without
He
fighting
nearly
them.
fucking killed me.
Yeah, without fighting
Sound
them. Do
better than
apologize.
others.
Do apologize. It is that is unfortunate. I do apologize about that. You know, actually, and she walks up. She's like, "You could try one of my new inventions. Is for healing if you want to try."
Sure.
So,
Whoa.
so
Does
Sprocket,
this rely on a check?
yes. So Sprocket walks right up to Amp because Amp said "sure" out loud, and so here is the funny thing about Sprocket. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Tin, Sprocket is an artificer.
Oh.
And okay, fine. Fuck you. I want to explain it, and you probably already forgot. We talked about this in the past. You probably forgot.
No,
Dongle,
I
Dongle,
remember what
don't
you
tell
said.
him. Yeah, okay.
I remember.
Okay,
It helps
so,
us with fucking doing shit.
I got you.
I don't
So, Sprocket aims her arm at you and presses a button on like this gauntlet, and a little bzzz, hole opens up in her glove, and it sprays this pink mist. And we'll see.
Rex.
It gives you a D.
In.
It'll take a D4, so you get 3 health back.
Wow.
And immediately, and here's as soon as it sprays you and you get 3 health back, the thing, like a spark happens on her hand. She does that, fuck, and she starts slapping her hand. She's like, okay, still needs a little bit of fine tuning. Gotcha. I think I know what went wrong with that, but that didn't hurt you, right? You're good. You're good.
Good.
Yeah. And as she does that, Roger comes in the door. And you guys remember Roger, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Roger comes in the door, and she looks at the door, and she's like, "Uncle!" And he's like, you're in town finally. Good. So they all walk over to Ricky, and Roger looks at you guys, and I see you guys met my niece. Or, I see you guys met my niece.
Oh yeah, we met more than your niece.
And Roger looks around.
Friends.
Roger looks around the cabin. Oh, what do you mean? Like, what? Is there other people here?
Feel free to ask her what happened.
And Roger stops. He can kind of pick up on what you're putting down right there. And he looks to Sprocket. And Sprocket is still pretty embarrassed. She's like, miscommunication. It's all my bad. Nobody was seriously injured? Nobody's seriously injured? Right? And she looks back to you two. We're cool? We're good?
We're fine.
Okay, yeah.
We're fine.
We're good. You're good, Uncle. And Roger just kind of like shakes his head. And he's like, "Fucking, Jesus Christ!"
Actually, just to make sure, since she went and she went towards Dongle. Does that
She
mean
used on both of you.
Okay,
okay.
okay.
I'm gonna act like you guys lined up and jumped in. If you were jumping in on that,
All right.
even though you waited till after I rolled, just in case it malfunctioned, you fucker. So, anyways, Sprocket basically turns back to you and is like, "Well, I've been out of town." Roger fills her in on who you guys are. You guys exchange pleasantries, and he kind of explains like what the plan is. She's like, "Oh, okay. Wait, you guys ran into the cult of the fire ring here?"
Yep.
Fuck, they've already spread all the way down here. They
didn't spread too much here.
Oh, okay. What did the villagers like? I knew the villagers here were smart. Yeah.
He already made like 4 fucking gold. We made the mayor
Jesus
stop
Christ!
Because he's fucking. Yeah, we made the mayor stop that
4
shit because
gold?
we informed the mayor of his grifting bullshit.
Okay, well that's good. Okay, you guys handled it. Gotcha. That's a lot better, actually.
We handled it permanently.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, man. And she does the salute where she slaps her, like she puts out her right fist and then slaps it against her left breast. And she goes, GWs. GWs. So.
Wait, Jesse, it is the friendship salute, remember?
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricky did show you guys that, by the way, if nobody remembered that. Ricky showed you the friendship salute. But, so...
No, like Taco, I'm gonna tell you, it's not the same friendship salute that we're talking about, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I kind of imagine there's underlining meaning to that. So, Sprocket kind of goes, man, I really wonder what Garzara is talking to Ricky about.
I'm gonna warn you real quick, I'm gonna warn you right now, Taco, my power is probably about to go out. There's fucking lightning striking near my house.
Gotcha, we will keep that in mind.
He probably is about a deep vein thrombosis.
So Sprocket kind of like goes, well, you guys, I mean, here, let's just. So you guys are heading to other towns then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what is your guys' goal? Do you have a goal at the moment? Ricky's kind of in this comatose state. Just bring me up to speed.
We're looking for certain people.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys are. Oh, okay. So he called. He wants us to gather everybody. Got it.
Yeah, we're gonna gather the men, circle the wagons, as it were, gather info,
Yeah.
and ultimately bring. Probably end up bringing a stop to the whole fire cult thing, but
Yeah.
more or less all the other kind of shit that I know will spring up.
Yeah. No, definitely. We gotta. Honestly, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything about the actual problem in this realm unless we kind of nip this fire rink cold like early, get rid of it pretty early, because personally their influence is pretty radical in the north. That's where I was coming from. I think the guy who came to this town was actually someone that was there at one point.
Wow, what a fucking carpetbagger.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yep, fucking yeah, fuck that guy.
I bet you know what that means.
I do, but I'm Sprocket right now, so.
Fucking Yankees.
So Sprocket goes, well, I have been working on some things. I'm very. By the way, if you guys are perfect. You're perfect people. Since you're going to towns, she reaches in her bag and she pulls out this little crystal. And she's like, I have about 4 of these. When you guys go to town, when you find our other friends, can you give these crystals to them? I'll explain what they do actually. So
YMCA starts playing.
So she pulls out this big metal. It looks like a pump. Have you guys ever seen like a diaphragm pump? It's basically it's basically a diaphragm pump. It's big cylinder metal, and it's got 2 giant like crystals in the middle of it, or on the sides of it. And she puts it down. She's like, "All right, so watch this." So she puts her hand on top of it and presses a button on her glove, and it glows for a second. The pump starts up, and she throws the crystal kind of across the room, and we'll see how it works.
Fucking
Perfect.
explodes.
Works great. Where the crystal lands, actually, it stops and then lifts back up in the air about chest height, and then a portal appears, and that's when the backside of the pump, or little pump, it shoots out a blue light and it makes another portal. And she goes, I think I've taken blink travel and kind of refined it. I think we're able to travel between towns, but this is not 100% reliable. But I'm just might as well go ahead spread these crystals out while I still work on this machine, and it'll make it easier for us to get back and forth between towns. And also, if you guys need anything like built or so, you can ask me, and I'll do whatever I can. And
That works for me.
yeah,
I mean, you said you still haven't refined this yet.
I haven't refined it, and like I said, I just did a roll right there. She rolled a 17 on a D100, which is a fantastic roll. So the demonstration went off without a hitch, and she steps through the portal and pops out on the other side of the portal near where Stumbo is, and she's like, "See?" She's like, "I have all my limbs. I am not hurt. It's a little bit queasy because it's a little weird, but that's a side effect. I don't know. I might be able to work the kinks of that out eventually." But yeah, if you guys could do that, I'd really appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we could,
That works for me.
But
if we could supply you with more
Make
stuff,
it easier to get away with shit, so yeah, we'll do it.
and if we can help in any way to make it so you can refine it even further, if you need supplies or something.
and as you say that, Sat, she goes, "Oh, yeah, actually." She turns to Roger. She's like, I got that. By the way, I got it." And she pulls out this golden hammer and gives it to Roger. He's like, "Yes, this will make my crafts that much better." And so what this is I've added, I know, whatever, who cares about the RP? This is actually something I'm adding. It's a feature for you guys. It's a benefit. I know I'm giving you a lot of shit out out front, but with how big the map is, I want it to have some features. And 10, with your character and how you acquire weapons. Roger, I thought, why not just give this 10? Like, one character, that's boring. So, if you guys want, you can take on recovery quests from Roger and Sprocket to gain rare materials. They'll get mundane materials, and we can... That's how I'm doing magic items in this campaign. You guys are able to craft magic items depending on rarity, what you would need, all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you guys get, like, think of an item that you might want other than the deck of many things, but you could bring it up to Roger and we'll hash out how we want to go about that.
Okay.
So, Roger goes, he's like, yes. He's like, yeah, if you guys, yeah. You know, I always was kind of skeptical about joining this cult, but seeing you guys hold your own, and Ricky pops up and he's like, it happened! I finally talked to our Lord! And he looks up, he's like, oh, hey, Sprocket! And Sprocket greets him back. I'm not going to have them make a dialogue because two NPCs talking to each other is boring as fuck. So, he's like, well, friends, it is about time I take off. I see you've already acquainted them. And Sprocket explains the thing about the crystal and hands him a crystal as well. He's like, okay. So he gets up and gets ready to leave, and he's like, you guys be safe out there. It's a crazy world.
Okay.
And Ricky takes off out the door, and Sprocket and Roger see him off, and they turn around and they say, if you guys need us before you head out, and they basically just in tandem, and they're like, need us before you head out, we'll be at Roger's shop, screwing around with stuff. And yeah, so Roger and Sprocket leaves, and now you guys are in the cabin alone.
Alright. Well, that fucking sucked.
Just to make sure, so I do want to write down their names. It's Ricky, Sprocket, and Roger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they gave us a hammer?
No. They gave you 4 crystals.
4 crystals. And unknown?
We gotta spread the 4 big guys.
So, the crystals themselves, I guess you didn't catch on to what I was saying. These are what she calls blink crystals. And that pump she took out is able to create portals to those crystals. When she finishes fine-tuning the machine, it'll be able to be a reliable method. Right now, it's kind of a roll of the dice. Pun intended. So, but they're little blue crystals that are probably like 3 inches long. And I mean, you know, any spiritual healer would probably have these crystals. So
yeah.
So what we're basically doing is bringing these to towns and putting them.
Yes, they're essentially portals. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are basically getting a fast travel system. Not 100% reliable, but I mean, it's
better than fucking walking for 60,000 years.
Yep. So.
Oh yeah, hey Taka, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you because I need to know this. This is an absolute need to know question. Okay. Can I telefrag people?
That's the funny thing.
I mean, it's like a.
And
it's just
I
like
thought about it. I am not giving you the answer yet.
Okay, can I roll a D100?
If you get above an 89, I will pull you into a private chat and tell you what I have planned.
Okay. Bitch.
Motherfucker. He got a 95. Rolled a 95 on a D100. Alright, I'm going to pull you another channel real quick. That question's been answered. Andy has a bit of, like, brain blast from fucking Jimmy Neutron in his little pot, and now Andy is just a little bit smarter about these portals. So.
That's good.
So, what is your guys' plan? You still have the cart outside the town. The rats are still in the basement. And Sprocket and Roger have went back to their shop, and Ricky's gone.
I guess we'll get tooled up to go to the closest town.
Yeah.
you guys still kind of have all your supplies that you showed up into town with, except for I think Amp and Andy has 1 minus a day of rations.
Yes.
Because both of you used
But I had
one.
10 days. So it don't matter.
Yeah, I mean...
And I don't fucking eat anyways.
Yeah, it's funny because you don't eat, and I don't think Donald's character eats either.
I don't have
Made
to
out of
eat. I can
porcelain.
choose to.
Yeah.
I can choose to eat food and gain the benefits,
I
but I don't
mean-
have to.
I guess my character could totally just like dunk the food into the goop.
So what are you guys doing? Are you guys about to head out? Or you guys can take like a full long rest, like wait another 8 hours, so your party members that get damaged can heal up before you guys head out.
I mean, I should
I mean,
be fine.
we
I don't know
should
about
probably
Donald,
do
but he
that.
he can heal himself.
I can heal all fucking anyone that was hurt. How about that?
And so it was only you and I think.
It's
Alright,
morning
cool.
time right now, so if however long your healing takes, just let me
Cool.
know.
It's fucking like it's just patchwork. Fucking
Oh, so the-
16.
I'm
Are you
6 out of
using it?
7.
You have a healer's kit, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I remember you telling me that.
So just to make sure.
16 plus that and that. Okay, so we're both fucking fine. You need to
Yep,
heal.
Or
Let's see.
because I'm at 6 out of 7.
Yeah, pretty much just heal to full. It's gonna heal you way more than that.
Fantastic.
Fucking 1d6 plus 4. It's a fucking instant heal.
Also, just to make sure about the blink crystal, the teleporting things.
Yep.
How big can they fit like stuff? Like, can we bring a carriage through?
So the portal that came open was big enough to, it looked like it came like, it was about 9 feet tall or so, and maybe 4 feet wide. So it was quite a large portal itself. Luckily you guys were inside, so it didn't draw any attention. But I mean, with the Sprocket didn't specify how big the portal is, and I mean, I'm just going to say if you try moving something through it, depending on what it is, that'll be up to my discretion. So,
Alright, since we got all our people healed up,
And we should be ready. I mean,
yeah,
heading to fucking Waterdeep.
we're gonna go
is
head
it?
down to Cucumber, whatever.
Sea Cumber.
Yeah,
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Are we going down or up? I think
Down.
The
Going
other
down.
guy's going up. I
Yeah.
don't think-
Ricky is taking a path heading more
Oh,
like
Ricky's
north.
alive?
Yeah. Oh, fuck,
Hey,
you
only
really
had
you
a
missed.
stroke.
Ricky talked to Garzara.
Oh, okay.
He was
cool.
having a trance. That's why Ricky was asking if you guys are okay when you guys are sleeping because you were thrashing around like he was. He just happened to get his trance later and while he was standing. So,
Well, sucks to suck.
yep, sucks to suck. So, anyways,
The other guy mentioned that there's a high activity of the cult in the north, so maybe we should head there and later and investigate later.
yeah, also Garzara is looking into the cult for you as well to try getting information on where or who is the leader. Garzara did give you information that there is a one-person leader that everybody reports to. Okay?
And there's a friend.
There's a what?
Okay.
The friend.
Yeah, well, he said he hasn't got more information on the thing actually like harming the realm, but he knows the name the French. That's about as much information you've gained on that. All right, so you guys load up the carriage and you head around, like you take a route that doesn't take you through the town to get to the carriage itself, and you have no troubles or so. You see people are kind of gathered in the town. You see them as you guys are leaving. You see the mayor is outside talking to people, like he's got a meeting in the middle of the town. It's basically regurgitating what you, Amp, and Andy talked to him about yesterday, saying that the Cult of the Fire Ring is bad news. They're only here to steal your money, and yeah. But just regurgitating what you guys told him about being a dirty grifter, as they kept calling him. So, on your travels, you guys are taking the fastest road directly to Seacumber. I'm going to roll a D100, and we will see what happens. So as you guys are traveling down the road, you see a big group of what looks like musicians kind of walking and strumming in tune. They're all singing you. As you guys are walking by, there's just a big camaraderie. They're walking towards Dust Branch Village, opposite of where you guys are, and they look to you guys. And one of them just goes, "Hey!" and they're singing random songs, jaunty tunes. One of them is in the back saying, "This is this new tune that I picked up," and he strums once and he goes, "It would be so awesome. It would be so cool." And he's like, "That's the only lyrics I have of it so far. It's spreading around the towns lately." Also, whoever is not healed, you regain half of your HP. As you guys are keep walking down the road, you're making great time. It's before the first day is out, and you see this large shrine with an offering bowl sitting in front of it. It's none of you would know what it is because none of you are from this realm, but it has the name Chante, Chauntea.
So those people that the people on V jerk off to.
Carved into the stone.
Chateau Lareau.
Okay, so I guess...
Can we do a perception check just to, inquire about what's going on?
Yeah, hit a perception check.
Alright, let me...
Sex offenders, when they get auto-balanced and have to sex defend.
Word.
That's a crit. You can definitely tell that this offering bowl itself is a place that people put, a coin or some sort, or some type of tribute to the shrine itself, and on the bottom of it says, "Leave an offering for good fortune."
Alright, well, I want to make a fucking roll. I want to make, some fine-ass food and offer it here.
Sure. Hit I guess, shit.
Shit. That plus this.
What are you adding on it?
If I'm making food, I'm assuming it's going to be either an intelligence or a wisdom.
I'd say intelligence, probably.
Okay, so that's it's an 8.
Okay, so yeah, you make some kind of poorly crafted crackers and whatever's in your rations pack. It's like crackers and cheese, and you put it in the offering bowl, and you feel the winds shift around you, and the bowl itself vibrates for a second, and a little plaque comes out, and it says, "You will experience no violence for the rest of the day."
Oh, that's cool.
And
nice.
Yeah, so for the rest of the day, you guys just head off to Seacumber, and there's no, it's almost like someone picked all the fucking monsters off the road, and there you have safe travels. It only takes you a full day to get to Seacumber, and as you guys show up in Seacumber, everybody give me a perception roll.
Just wondering, how does passive perception work?
So passive perception is what you notice just in general. If you have high passive perception, sometimes it doesn't require you.
15.
Oh my god, I have a mind.
Do we have to remind you or something about it whenever shit happens?
What'd you say?
Do we have to remind you?
Well, it depends what your passive perception is.
Mine's 12 plus.
Did we all fucking roll 18s?
Oh, no,
I got a 15.
All right, so
roll
everybody
roll perception, right?
Yeah, roll perception. Everybody, okay. So, I mean, you can't make out Satch, you're the only one that really can't make out what it is, but you could see it. The rest of you, above the town of Seacumber, there is a flaming ring floating above the city itself.
No, god damn it.
And birds. And as you guys see it, you see a person running down the road, and they stop and they go, "We're all doomed." Thank you for tuning in to the second episode of Prisoners of Garzara. I know there was some kind of audio trouble in the beginning. I've now learned that my microphone can pick up an air fryer, so I'll make sure I correct that in the next episode. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow on whatever you guys are listening on. I did get on Spotify and Podbean, however, due to not having a paid plan, I'm limited in how much I can upload. However, your support is greatly appreciated, in any way you guys can provide it. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. If you guys want to join in on our D&D sessions, we actually host a drop-in session where I have character sheets prepared for everybody every other Friday night. So join our Discord down in the link, and we'd love to have you there. So if you're interested in getting a D&D, hit me up. I'm always looking forward to it.